I was the one that was saying, yes, I liked myself younger, and yes, I'm going to get plastic surgery. Because that's just what happens when you live in LA. That's the protocol. You have to. And yes, Burbank is exactly how he described it. I performed there a lot. And I recently found out that if you're a man, you can't wear women's clothing in Burbank. So guess what I'm doing? I'm doing a fucking drag brunch at Flappers, you guys. And see how many people are going to get arrested. So I'm going to get famous one way or another, even if I have to go to jail. Yes, I'm from LA, but I originally grew up in Ohio. Anyone? No? I know, it's a horrible place. I left as soon as I could. I lived in the Bay Area for a bit. Anyone from San Francisco? You guys are all from here. You're like, I don't like those places. I love it. No, I love New York. I was a flight attendant for a while, and New York was my base. They're like, you don't look like a flight attendant, so I'm going to do the voice for you guys. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard flight number 324 with nonstop service to JFK. My name's Amanda. I'll be your lead flight attendant this evening. If you need anything, just please push the call button. We'll be taking off shortly. Thank you. That'd be really sad if I wasn't a flight attendant and I just learned that voice. Like I had nothing to do during COVID. I just practiced the flight attendant voice. So, no, but I really was. My favorite thing was being based in New York. It's like I felt like I lived here. So my favorite thing was to go out and get drunk at the bars and argue with people that thought they lived in New York. And then they'd always say like, oh, where do you guys live? And they're like, Brooklyn. And I'm like, well, I live at the Hilton in Times Square, so I'm more of a fucking New Yorker than you are, goddammit. And then they would walk away. That was my favorite pastime. I'm Italian also, so maybe that's why I just like to argue with people. My fiance, she's Hispanic, so whenever we have a conversation, people think we're gonna, kill each other. Like, that's just how we talk. We just recently got engaged, yes. Thank you. That's the part of the act where you guys buy me a shot of Jameson and clap for me. She's very romantic. She proposed while we're laying in bed with our 6 dogs because it actually took me 30 years to come out of the closet, and I'm only 25, so I don't know what the fucking happened in there. But part of the lesbian starter pack is you get 6 dogs, you get a tool belt, and you get a lifetime U-Haul service. So whenever you have to move, you're all set. So she proposed as we're laying in bed with her 6 dogs, and when you have 6 dogs, you have to sleep like this. So then she hands me this box, and she's like, oh, I got these shoes. I don't think I want them. I'm going to return them. So I open the box, and I'm like, oh my God, these are the off-white sneakers I've been wanting. I opened it. It was actually a ring, you guys. So of course the first thing I said was, where are the shoes? I've been wanting these shoes. If you don't know what off-white sneakers are, they're like $600 tennis shoes. So I said yes. Then I said, where are the shoes? I just hope it's my Christmas present, you guys. I don't know. Yeah, I go to Italy a lot before the world shut down. I like to compare Rome, Italy to New York because you guys think you started everything first, everything happened here first, and the rest of you guys can go fuck yourself. So that's why New York and Rome are my 2 favorite places to go visit. When I came out at the Coming Out Bar in Rome, Italy. And I came out with my 2 dads, because I actually have 2 dads, you guys. My family's gayer than RuPaul's Drag Race. So we're there, and I came out, and they're like, yeah, what else is new? I'm like, Jesus Christ. They're like, well, just make sure that she has a job. That's all they said, make sure she has a job. So yeah. I'll leave you guys with this. I originally was born in Ohio. I know it's horrible. Everyone there is mildly racist in Ohio. So whenever I talk to my grandmother back home, she's always like, hi, Mandy, how's it going? Oh, my God, it's so nice to hear from you. We had some neighbors moving across the street. They're Mexican. They have really nice hedges. They're just so nice. And I'm like, okay. And they're like, oh, and then down the block, someone came over with a peach cobbler pie. They're black. I'm like, oh, my God. And they're like, and don't get me started with the gay neighbors across the street. I'm like, don't get you started. I'm like, how'd you get this number? I changed it 5 times. I'm like, why do they keep calling me? I don't know. I'll leave you guys with this. It's a fun joke. We can all play along. I have really big boobs, as you can tell in this very fitted t-shirt. So I'm going to say my boobs are so big, and you guys are all going to go, how big are they? So let's try that. Ready? My boobs are so big that I'm barely getting out of the Uber and they're already in the bar in the bathroom at the bar getting titty fucked. Yeah. Thank you guys so much. My name's Amanda Michelle. You can follow me or not at Blonde Bitch OA. Thank you guys.